Hello everybody, my name is Emma Grotemond. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am a conductor and this video is going to be about this. I'm gonna split this movie in two parts. This week I'm gonna do part 1, which is all about cancel culture within the classical music world, how we do it right and how we do it wrong, and what the consequences are for certain musicians. Next week I'm gonna do part 2, which is all about big companies and the decisions they make and what I think about it. So yeah, stay tuned. If you're not a classical musician or a classical music lover, you're probably not gonna know this conductor. His full name is
Валерий Абиссалович Гергиев.
His reputation was to be one of the biggest and best conductors in the world. He is a Russian conductor and one of his best friends is now known as the most dangerous man in complete Russia, which is Vladimir Putin.
It doesn't hurt if you have two powerful ministers. Yes, we're friends.
The saying we know him the best for is this:
You cannot start without me.
And then we proved him wrong. Because when the invasion of Ukraine started, the first thing that happened, of course, was that the complete world was in shock. We did not expect it. We had no clue what to expect from Vladimir Putin. But at the moment that the invasion started, the Wiener Philharmonic was on a US tour with Gergiev, and they were like, is this the right thing to do? At first, the Wiener Philharmonic said that an invasion has nothing to do with music, but when in the Netherlands they decided to don't give Gergiev the chance to enter the Philharmonic building in Rotterdam, other venues, world famous venues in the US decided that they would not welcome Gergiev anymore unless he would stop his friendship with Putin and would take a stand against his ideas and against the invasion in the Ukraine. Then Gergiev decided that he would still support Putin. Then his agencies decided that they would then break all contacts with Gergiev, and in a way he then was cancelled out of the classical music world. And to be honest, this is the best thing that the classical music world could do. Not only because of the friendship with Putin and the fact that he is still supporting him, the invasion and the war at this moment is the worst thing ever, but also because of the fact that Gergiev should already have been cancelled before. I mean, there has been a Me Too wave that I don't know how he did it, but he was not cancelled at that time. Nobody said that he was one of the conductors who was part of this Me Too wave and who is female unfriendly. He is unfriendly in all ways. He abuses his power and he has been doing that for ages. And at the same time, of course, the thing with power is, since you have power and since the public has no idea what you do behind curtains, they still love you because they have no idea. And so he then functioned on two big factors. First of all, the fact that he was supported by Putin. Second of all, he was supported by a whole bunch of fans. And then he had power that he then could abuse. And all these reasons were, until the war started or the invasion started, not good enough to cancel the man, which is a shocking thing for me. So I am very happy that finally the classical music world decided to cancel him. But the same classical music world made a very, very, very big fault when they started their cancel culture. What basically happened was that big conductors and big musicians who still support Putin are cancelled, which is kind of logic. They are cancelled by very famous venues and their agencies started to cancel them. But what happened on an individual level was that colleagues of mine started to say that they are thinking about not performing Russian music, that they don't want to collaborate with Russian musicians who don't support Putin in any sense. In a way, this shocked me immensely because nobody really nobody, if they had the chance, would agree with Putin. I mean, the people who will support him, whatever he does, can fit in this beautiful room I am sitting in. I mean, there are so little people in Russia who still support Putin, who are for the invasion or for the war. And now we in the West have the tendency to see every Russian person as a kind of criminal, and we then decided to don't collaborate or don't play music from Russian composers. The thing about not playing Russian music is the weirdest thing ever. I mean, Tchaikovsky, the poor man, was not able to predict this. I mean, if we couldn't, he couldn't at all. So how should he have known that a weirdo like Putin would invade Ukraine to go on a personal war, to do whatever? So to then decide to not play Russian music, to just cancel the complete culture, I don't think it is a healthy way of acting. That is where the classical music world goes wrong in their cancel culture. Be aware that most people in Russia are not for this war. Be aware that the Russian music is not supporting this war, and educate yourself about this war. Talk and handle nuanced about it. That's it for this week. Next week I'm gonna talk about big companies, what they do, what they don't do, and how this has consequences for an awful lot of people. I hope to see you back next week. Bye bye.